I'm Harry.
I'm Richie Richard.
Are you now? Welcome to Dead Decks.
No, not really.
Dead Decks.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Keep leaning back. Because my chair is...
Lean back.
There we go. Now I'm locked into place. I ain't going nowhere now, motherfuckers.
Ah, that's a shame. What the fuck are we talking about today?
I don't care.
We're talking about boring shit.
So buckle up, all you .1 motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It's going to be dry.
I'm going to try not to be
Sandpaper.
too damn boring.
Bend over.
We have finally come up with this document template that we want to make to try to rewrite these fucking rules that are terrible for these old games. Not rewrite, that's not the right word. Translate. I'm intentionally trying to not make any substantive changes. I'm already being boring. Nerdy. Saying shit like
what?
Substantive. Yeah. The goal is to not change the rules. And just, put them in an easier to read form. Hope you get a fucking fly in there. So I figured it's worth actually going over what the fuck's in one. Cyberpunk is the one that's now on our website. We're already working on a couple more. Hockey's going to be coming soon.
Deadbacks.com.
Yeah, that shit. That's where it's at.
Yep, it's there. It's official now. The website is up and running. Forgot to mention that.
Fuck. Sorry. You talk. I'm interrupting you.
I was just going to say some words. Now, the website's finally, presentable. I wouldn't call it done, but it's presentable. You won't throw up as soon as you see it. So, and if you do, it's probably not the website. There's something wrong with you. Shit that shit checked out.
Every time I go to this page,
if it has happened, if it happens 3 times in a row, then okay, contact us, let us know, and maybe it is our fucking fault.
We're like the girl on South Park. Every time he sees it. Yeah, maybe that's why we don't have any followers.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Nobody's even watching now. No, we're 2 minutes and 17 seconds in. That means at least, I don't know, a quarter of y'all are watching.
Hurry up and insult them while they're still here.
Yeah, buddy.
Fuck all y'all. Alright, so I'm going to go through. There is some logical structure. We're not full-time dumbasses. We're only part-time dumbasses. I am an analyst for a living is what I do, as boring as that fucking sounds. It can be. So I actually enjoy doing that, breaking down rules and all that shit and whatever.
It does look pretty as fuck, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. We'll walk through a little bit. First page of all these is going to be sort of a background. It's going to differ by game depending on what's interesting, based on what homework we've done. But is there any interesting people, any affiliations with other games? Has the publisher done anything else? We'll break all that shit down. We'll have the sets, how many cards are in the sets, and all the ones made, product line.
If we could find this information. Some of these games, it's hard to find information, period.
Yeah. You might see a first page that's empty eventually, or big question marks, middle finger, something.
Yeah.
So breaking down from that, everything's got types. That's the next section. Kind of thinking about logically how you'd want to learn a game. What's the easiest way to do that? I'm open to feedback, although possibly argumentative, but our 1.5 people want to comment. Feel free to tell me what you do different.
And then I'll tell you, go fuck yourself.
So we start out with types and just explain, here's what the types are. We have a global category for all the types, so it's either a permanent or effect. It's one of those two. It either does something and goes to the discard almost immediately, or it sits in play until something takes it out. Those are the two globals. And then we break down into subcategories what they are from there, and are building out some definitions for that. So after that, we go into what are the attributes on the card. Attributes being any value on the face of the card that's there for gameplay. Not, not aesthetics, not pictures, not dates, not that kind of shit. Following that, we'll break down what the deck rules are. How many cards you're allowed to have. You fucking nose it off over there. Any kind of miscellaneous rules that are important we'll scatter throughout as there's room. And then, so ability text is another section that's always going to be there. How do you interpret the damn big blocks of text on all these cards? That'll be how to translate that, what the gameplay area is. So where do you put all your spells and shit? Spells. I sound like a goddamn analyst. You don't put your spells into play. Yeah. So how do you set up your game? Start off, that's one. And of course, victory conditions, they all have some way to win, or they'd be a pretty fucking terrible game.
It would be.
Yeah. So on the rules themselves, there is a structure that I didn't call out that you probably pick up by reading it. Everything has kind of a 3-point structure. It's a verb and numeric adjective and then a noun. So draw 3 cards. Discard down to 8 cards. Whatever. All those kind of things, that's how we structure the rules. They all indicate whether it's mandatory or optional, whether you have to take the step or you don't. Sometimes that's important. Some games you have to draw cards, for instance, and if you can be decked, that matters.
Yep.
As opposed to being optional whether you draw cards. So all that shit's called out in the rules. And yeah, normally we have that core structure of how the rule is stated, and then if there's anything else that matters, and the ancillary information will be in italics after the rule. So I think it's pretty logical and easy to follow, but who the fuck knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
So then wrapping them up, the last couple things that all these docs are going to have is an ambiguity section. Just this is the shit we don't really understand. We didn't play tournaments on these fucking things.
No. And a lot of these games we've just barely touched, to be honest. You know, try to get the rules, and that's mainly from the rule books. I mean, some of these games, Cyberpunk being the example here, they're so fucking complex and long-winded that we don't want to play them.
Yeah, Cyberpunk was not the game to start building this
No.
document out with, although it did test us on.
Yeah, complexity.
Yeah, making sure we can take care of a complex game. Because Iborian Gates is coming soon, and that's, that'll be another one.
Yeah, it'd be a half page long.
Yeah.
I'm joking. It'd be a little longer than that.
No, 15 and a half pages long. It might even be
That's
worse.
all on the nomenclature of Iborian Gates.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dead air and empty glasses.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're killing it.
Man.
All right. So
Get me through this, though.
Ambiguous. That wasn't ambiguous at all.
Nope.
You just demolished that shit. And then last section is going to be definitions. I'm not going to do every word that appears in the game, but words that are key to understanding the rules. That's really what's going to be in there. Especially if they appear on card text and are important for abilities, we'll throw a definition in. And that's it. That's kind of how they're going to be structured. Some things will move around depending on page layout, but logically, that's how to read them.
This is intended to be as standardized as possible so every game the rules look the same. You can whatever game you pick up, look at on our website, it all look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Some just may be shorter than others. I mean, it's just that's there'll be less to it.
Yeah.
And most games will be like that outside Cyberpunk.
Well, the idea is to give you one learning curve. Maybe the way they're written isn't the best way in the world, but you only have to learn that way.
Yeah.
And then you can read rules for everything. So that's the idea.
Yeah, you don't need a notepad next to you and have all that shit written out. You can just print our shit out and read it a couple times, have it next to you for reference, and go play your game.
Yeah. Or fuck off or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm not on motivational anything.
Motivational fuck off.
A motivation to not be like me.
Everybody's
anything
just
else.
straighten their life up after watching you. We did. It's kind of a newslettery format, so it's a nice, clean thing you can print out and whatever aesthetically.
Yeah, it can be downloaded or printed. It's a PDF format, so do whatever the fuck you want to do with it.
Yeah, put it on 2-ply, wipe your ass.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yep.
Not gonna hurt my feelings any.
No, he just spent thousands of hours trying to create this shit. But yeah,
Thousands of minutes.
make it into toilet paper. Why not? It's a good send off.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't have anything else to say about it. I mean, I'm open to feedback, as I said. So, if we ever grow to 9.5 people or 11 3/4,
Man, you're really pushing it there, buddy.
yeah, that's huge volumes.
I mean, I don't know. There's gonna be more than one person's gonna see the end of this.
Gord, this is for you, buddy. Tell me what you want to
So,
see
Gord?
in the document. Yeah.
And Philly.
Yeah.
So, buddy.
Oh, sorry, Philly. Our two loyal followers.
Yeah.
You guys want to tell me this thing sucks ass? Go for it.
All right. Yeah.
All right. How'd I do?
That's what it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
Good enough.
All right.
Fuck.
Yeah, buddy.